Hello, my name is Julia, and I wanted to make a video today around the concept of honesty and this culture that we seem to have around being fine. I went to a meeting last night for Emotions Anonymous, and it was the first time that I had heard anything read from the book that they use in this program. And as I was sitting there and listening to this story, I was acknowledging within my own body just how triggered that I was actually getting from hearing this story, especially because I've been learning a little bit more about codependency lately and learning about people pleasing, how we ignore our own needs for the sake of others to be liked or loved by that person. And after the group shared this story, we then had some time to reflect on what it was that brought up for us. And I heard this other woman reflecting on the fact that she had just held a service for her deceased brother. And as I was listening to this story and the story of the other individuals share their experiences, I started to get emotional and I started to cry, and I recognized within myself that I have, for so much of my life, suppressed my own feelings and emotions and held back what I have actually been experiencing. Not just from other people, but also from myself. So if someone were to ask me like, oh, how are you today? And I would just say, I'm fine, because I don't want to dive into it. I don't want to burden them. I don't want to have a big discussion about what is actually going on for me. Not only am I lying to them, but I'm also lying to myself. And I am creating the programming that their needs are more important than mine, and that what I'm feeling isn't okay for me to be feeling, but also that I'm lying about who I am to the world. And so all of this was kind of sitting and bubbling, and it's been coming up for me the last couple days. And in the meeting, after some of the people had shared, I sort of had this awareness that, like, I'm not fine. I am not fine right now. I'm in a new country. I don't speak the language. I don't really have that many friends around me. I'm feeling frustrated and angry and scared, and I'm taking space from my partner right now. And I don't know where to get, organic greens that are close by to me. Like, I have to bike for a half hour to go get quality food. And I'm feeling really stressed, and it's really overwhelming, and I'm not fine. Things are not good. And rather than just hold all of that in and say, oh, I can't share this with the world because the world isn't ready to hear it, what I am saying is that that's okay. It is okay that I'm not fine. It is okay that I sometimes feel angry, that I feel sad, that I feel scared or stressed, or that all of these things are going on inside of me. That is okay. Because the more that I resist that, the more I tell myself that no, I'm fine, everything is fine, the more I actually get triggered, the more I actually prolong the experience of all of those negative emotions that I am feeling, because I'm telling myself that it is not okay to feel them. But it is okay to feel them. And it is okay that I'm not fine. And I encourage you in your time to come over the next week or days ahead of you to just acknowledge all of the times that you actually lie not just to yourself but to other people either to save them or to save yourself. But more importantly, to acknowledge and recognize what that does to your body. Where you feel that energy being stored when you lie to protect someone else, when you lie to protect yourself. Because that energy doesn't just disappear, it stays in the body. And I recognize for myself that it often stays in my shoulder, and my back, and my neck. Like, I'm feeling a lot of tension in these areas because I'm telling the world that you can only like me if I am this picture perfect idea that everyone else is on Instagram or everyone else is online, that my life has to be absolutely perfect when it's not. No one is ever perfect all of the time, never. And quite frankly, I would love to see more of that. I would love to see more people stepping up, being authentic and brave and vulnerable and courageous as they admit to themselves and to those who are important to them what they are actually experiencing. What are you experiencing in your body? What are the stories that your mind is telling you? And how honest can you be in the expression of that? And you may find, as I am coming to learn, that the more honest you can be, the more free you will feel. Because honest expression is a key to freedom. You don't have to like me. You don't have to watch this video. You don't have to like what I'm saying. You don't even have to agree with it, because I am not here to people please you. I am not here to tell you everything that you want to hear. You have the power to walk away. You have the power to turn off the video. You have the power to lead your life as you choose to lead it, as I will do for mine. And in my life, what I'm recognizing is that I don't want to be hidden anymore. I don't want to have to pretend to be someone that I'm not when I'm not, just because society told me that that's what I have to do to be loved. I am loved because I honor myself. I am loved because I am. That's it. That's all. I deserve to feel loved. I deserve to feel like I am enough. Because I am, and so are you. So please, do us all a favor and just be honest. Get real. Tell me what's really on your mind and what you're really experiencing. I can handle it. And if by chance you welcome someone into your life who isn't willing to hold that space for you, then maybe they're not the person that you want in your life. Or maybe it's just an opportunity to set clear boundaries on when is a good time to share and when isn't. So, I hope this in some way gives you permission to recognize that you have the freedom and the ability to just be you always. And that you will feel so much better, so much calmer, more peaceful, and so much more stress-free as a result of giving yourself that permission. My brothers, my sisters, I wish you the most peace and love. Thank you for being you. Namaste.